Reinstall the angle iron to each side of the body. Slip out each seatbelt mounting bolt and reinstall it along with the angle iron. Recheck each seatbelt to ensure that it has been secured by the bolt. Insert all 3/8-inch angle iron mounting bolts along the length of the angle iron. At the front of the vehicle, leave the hole empty directly in front of the 4 half-inch bolt holes, and the one directly after the 4 half-inch bolt holes. Near the rear of the vehicle, leave the hole open directly in front of the 4 half-inch holes. Repeat this bolt installation to the opposite side angle iron, leaving out the appropriate bolts as done previously. Loosely install appropriate washer and nylon lock nut to each of the installed 3/8-inch bolts. Tighten down all 3/8 bolt hardware securely and torque to specifications given in the hard copy instructions. Carefully remove the forwardmost half-inch bolt from the angle iron at the rear of the vehicle on both sides. Try not to disturb the seatbelt fastening position at that location. Place the assembled ROPS structure back to the top of the vehicle. Align all half-inch holes of the front and rear hoop assembly and insert all the half-inch bolts. You may need to run a half-inch drill through each location once again before reinstalling the bolts. Remember to also recheck that the half-inch bolt at the vertical support is still securing the seatbelt at that location. Run a 3/8 drill bit through the empty hole in front of the hoop assembly vertical support and the one behind it, and insert 2 more of the 3/8 bolts. Moving to the rear hoop assembly, re-drill the single empty hole in front of the vertical support and insert another 3/8 bolt. Install the front stiffener to the front vertical support with the 90-degree angle down and facing towards you. Align the 4 half-inch holes in the vertical support with the stiffener and loosely install the half-inch nylon lock nuts. Insert the 2 other 3/8 bolts and loosely install the nylon lock nuts. You may need to run a drill bit through this location once again for ease of installation. Install the rear stiffener in the same manner at the rear vertical support of the hoop assembly. Push the front of the ROPS assembly in at the front of the vehicle as far as possible and clamp into position. Ensure that the ROPS is centered at the front by using the headlights as a reference point. Drill out each hole and insert all half-inch mounting bolts. Install the front bumper flange at each front location along with the nylon lock nuts. Secure all hardware around the entire ROPS and torque to the specifications given in your hard copy of the ROPS instructions. Remove the rear floor pan to install the other half of the seat belts to the inner bearing just behind the fuel tank. Remove the topmost forward carriage bolt and insert the supplied longer 3/8 bolt facing it inward. Place a flat washer to the head before installing it. Install the flat washer followed by the spacer. Install the belt to the mounting bolt with the bend in the bracket angling the belt inwards. Install the second flat washer followed by the nylon lock nut. Torque to specifications and repeat on the opposite side of the vehicle. Repeat this procedure on the rear inner bearing on both sides of the vehicle. These belt assemblies will be used for the rear bench seat. Locate each of the 4 raised areas formed into the rear floor pans. Trim each of these locations and pull the seat belts through these areas when reinstalling the floor pans. This concludes the rollover protection structure installation.